Hello everyone, for tuning into Snow Watch. So we've got much colder weather coming up at the end of the week. It's all just a little bit outside the time frame of the high resolution models. So we'll probably update this a little bit later in the week when we'll know a bit more. But we're certainly going to get a cold blast of air coming down across the country by Friday. It could be bitterly cold and the wind really will be whistling in from the Arctic. There will be some snow potential with that as well. And then we've got fun and games later on in the weekend into the early part of next week as low pressure comes in off the Atlantic, tries to dislodge that cold air. We will see how easily the Atlantic is able to get rid of that cold air, whether it is able to get rid of it. And I'll take you through the basics in a moment. As I say, it's all just a little bit too far outside the reliable time frame, but we're going to put you on Snow Watch anyway tonight, and then we'll update it when we know more later on in the week. I just say today's first video had a look at the weather next week, 10 days. We also included CFSV2 for the next month in with that, so have a look at that. It's on the homepage if you would like to do that. Of course, the Christmas shop is still open, so if you've got any Christmas shop to do at Amazon between now and Christmas, just click the green button that says Gav's Christmas Shop. It takes you to our Christmas Shop page. And from there, you can go through the Amazon banners, go to Amazon, do Christmas shopping as normal. You don't need to do anything differently. It's just that you've gone from Gav's service to Amazon. That means we get a revenue fee on the things you're buying. Big thank you to everybody for doing that. So let's start off with the facts charts. These are the human interpretations of the models by the forecasters at the UK Met Office. We begin with the facts chart for midnight on Thursday. Now, before this cold weather gets going, I suppose we ought to be doing storm watch as well, really, because before this cold weather gets going, we've got very stormy weather coming up on Wednesday night into Thursday. This area of low pressure just here has been named by the UK Met Office. That is Storm Caroline. And it's going to be bringing gale force winds to many parts of the country during Wednesday night into Thursday. And it will bring severe gales to the west and the northwest, so up the Irish Sea, into northwest part of Scotland, severe gales there. And you'll notice a lot of weather fronts here as well. I think we've got something like 7 separate weather fronts that are associated with Storm Caroline. So a lot of wet weather pushing eastwards as well as being very windy at midnight on Thursday. Now, by the time you get through to midday on Thursday, most of those weather fronts are pushing through and introducing this much colder air from the northwest as Storm Caroline heads off up towards Norway. And this is when we get the strongest of the winds to northern Scotland. So up there we could well be seeing across northern Scotland by midday on Thursday gusts of wind up to 70 or 80 miles an hour. And this is very cold wind as well. So as this weather front comes in and brings snow to Scotland, we could well see blizzard conditions, particularly over the high ground across central and northern parts of Scotland during Thursday afternoon. Elsewhere, we'll have rain clearing away to the southeast. That'll leave us with these strong northwesterly winds. We'll be feeling cold and colder through the course of Thursday afternoon and into Thursday evening. This is midnight on Friday when we're in a direct northerly wind. If you follow the isobars back, the air here is originating from right up towards the North Pole, coming down across the country, so it will be turning very cold indeed through the course of Friday. And we have got weather fronts in the flow as well, so that could bring some snow showers southwards and eastwards across the country on Thursday night and into Friday. Even in the south, you might wake up to a little dusting of snow on Friday morning, leading to a bitterly cold day on Friday. Again, we've got these northerly winds whistling in from the very, very far north, as far as we can go, really, with the chart. That's right up to the North Pole, pushing right way down across the country. So Friday really will be a bitterly cold day, and there'll be snow showers exposed to these winds. And what this doesn't show is that we might sort of bring a feature balancing showers together. We can see there is one feature already there across Scotland at midday on Friday. There's also some sort of convergence line running down the North Sea. This is still a way off. It's 84 hours away, this chart. So by the time we get closer to the time frame, there may well be other embedded little troughs and features such as those that you see in the very far north of the chart. There may be other little troughs and features embedded within this northerly flow when we get further to the time frame, just enhancing the snow shower risk. So don't take that too literally. This is as far as we can go with the FACS chart. This is the FACS chart for midday on Saturday, when we're still in that north. It's going to be another very cold day. There's convergence lines running down the North Sea. They might be in other parts of the country as well. And then keep an eye on this area of low pressure out here and its attended occluded fronts. A warm front and cold front just there and another cold front there. That is all heading our way for Sunday and Monday. And we've got to see how that moves in and interacts with this cold air from the north, as whether we might get rain or snow or a mixture of the two somewhere across the country Sunday to Monday. As I say, that is as far as we can go with the FACS charts. This hour GFS is picking things up. So this is the chart for Friday midday, when we've got this bitterly cold northerly wind pushing down across the country. There's the upper air temperatures. Every run of the GFS at the moment is bringing this -10 isotherm further south. So now we're pushing this -10 isotherm right way down into the southeast wind. That's very, very cold air. And when you get down to -10 at 850 HPA, well, A, any showers that are falling from the sky will almost certainly be snow, and B, you'll probably get more showers because of the instability that is caused by the air being so cold, particularly as it's running over the sea to the north and around the coast of the British Isles. So very cold northerly blast on Friday. Then we go into Saturday. We cut off that northerly to some degree, but it's still running down the east coast. We're still in a cold air mass generally, just building this transient ridge across the country on Saturday. So Saturday will be a very cold but increasingly dry day with sunny spells. This is midnight Saturday night to Sunday. Low pressure beginning to gather out to west. We saw it on the FACS charts with all those occluded fronts, and then that low pressure has a go at pushing in to that cold air. So this takes us to midday on Sunday, when that low pressure is moving through from the west. Now, it's going to be on the northern and the eastern side of this low pressure, but will still be within the cold air. So at midday on Sunday, anywhere in that zone is going to have a risk of snow. To the south and west of that area, then you have a risk of the snow turning to rain through the course of Sunday. Excuse me. This is 6 o'clock in the evening on Sunday, where we see a low pressure is forming along the weather front. So the weather front is somewhere in that area. Again, we've got the cold air to the north of that. This is where the cold air is, Northern England and Scotland. The milder air is to the south and west of that low pressure. But this is a long way off, and this stall of the front and the development of the low pressure along it could be further north and east. It could be up there. It could be further south and west. It is possible this low pressure in the end will finish up going down to Biscay and miss us entirely. So don't take that too literally for Sunday, but it's on the northern and eastern side of the low that will have the greatest risk of snow Sunday to Monday. That low pressure is off the coast of East Anglia at midnight on Monday, and the cold northerly winds are beginning to return. There's the upper air temperatures for midnight on Monday, showing that the -10 isotherm is through Scotland and Northern England. So that's where the cold air is. I say it's on the northern and eastern side of that low pressure. South and west of it, it'll be milder, and you'll see the snow probably turning back to rain. But by the end of Monday, we're going back into those northerly winds again, and then that takes us through into next week. So it stays cold to middle of next week. More low pressures trying to have a go by the time you get through to Wednesday, moving in and trying to dislodge that cold air. This is a precipitation type forecast from the weatheroutlook.com. If I'm linked to weatheroutlook.com on the links page, based on that GFS run. This is for 9 o'clock in the morning on Thursday. Wet and windy for England and Wales. Already the showers starting to turn to snow across Scotland. We run through the course of Thursday afternoon. That rain pushes away. Snow showers becoming increasingly widespread across Scotland. Northern Ireland getting wintry showers appearing too, and then through the course of Friday evening things get more wintry, so lots of snow showers piling into Scotland and Northern Ireland. Snow showers also begin to push down into northwest England and Wales, and then we go through the night of Friday and into the early hours of Friday, and we're seeing probably snow showers coming through northwest England, North Wales into the Midlands, possibly even pushing into parts of southeast England. That could be some sort of Cheshire Gap type streamer setting up there overnight Thursday and into Friday. Friday's a bitterly cold day, more snow showers in the north and the west, many eastern areas becoming dry. But you see, there are quite a lot of snow showers here across Wales, southwest parts of England, perhaps, and also into the south West Midlands, also across the Northern Ireland and across Scotland too. Eastern areas getting largely dry conditions, though lots of snow showers running down the east coast probably. The snow showers start to ease off as we go through into the early hours of Saturday, and through Saturday itself, gradually those snow showers start to ease down. They die back towards the east coast. It's going to be a very cold day on Saturday, and then Sunday, here comes that low pressure moving in from the Atlantic, trying to dislodge the cold air. So this is 9 o'clock in the morning on Sunday, where it's snowing across Scotland, northern England, down into much of the Midlands and eastern England, turning back to rain, heavy rain as well down in the south and the southwest, and then through the course of Sunday, where we have lots of heavy snow across Scotland and northern England, further south of that in towards the Midlands, southern southeast England, it's pouring with rain. But again, don't take that too literally. That snow area could well be further south than that is suggested. It's a very long way off in terms of this kind of weather pattern, and expect changes on that through the course of the coming week, and we'll keep you updated about it, of course. And that's how we finish up. Going to Monday, we start to bring the snow risk further southwards again as the cold northerly winds begin to return even down to the south. I'll just leave you with the ECMWF. This is the snow depth forecast from the ECMWF model. You can't get this very widely available. It's at the website weather.us. You can find the link to this website on the links page. This is the snow depth that this morning's ECMWF. This will be changing, by the way, this evening when the latest run of the ECM comes out. So this is from the midnight run of today's ECM. This is the snow depth forecast chart for Friday, and we can see that Scotland, Northern Ireland, Wales, northwest England, anywhere in the west exposed to those bitterly cold northerly winds has the risk of snow during the course of Friday. I'll run you on to Saturday, and again we see the snow depth is mainly in the northwest, not too much in the east, with the ECMWF model for Saturday. This takes us through to Sunday. Again, it's mostly in the north and the west through the course of Sunday, not much further through the Midlands into eastern parts of England. So the ECMWF this morning, the midnight run, didn't want to do much in terms of wintry weather. But then we get that bit of a snow event taking place through the course of Sunday. So this is later on in the day on Sunday, where we've got snow cover across Wales, much of northern England, up to Scotland, Northern Ireland, with snow, even into parts of the Midlands having some snow. Further south of that, the ECM wanted it to be mostly as rain. Will go through into the early part of next week. So again, let's see if the snow is mainly in the north and the west through the early part of next week. Not much down into the south and the southeast. We've gone through to Tuesday. Now again, snow cover is mainly in the north and the west. But then look at this. This is for Wednesday next week, when the ECM wants to bring widespread snow event across many parts of the country. It's suggesting between 4 and 12 inches of snow from Scotland all the way down in towards some parts of the Midlands, even further south of that, in towards the North London area, for example. It's only in the very, very far south and southwest, in the middle of next week, that the ECM wants it to be rain. But really, that's a virtually countrywide snow event that the model is seeing there, ECM, by the middle part of next week. That's a really long way off, and don't take that too seriously. What we've got to focus on for the time being is the northerly and the risk of snow through Thursday night into Friday. That's the first thing to focus on. So there will be snow showers in with these northerly winds that we've got coming up. Then it's just a little bit outside the time frame of the high resolution model. So we'll update Snow Watch. Could be tomorrow, could be Thursday, but we will update it. We'll know more about that northerly. And then, of course, we've got, in the second half of the weekend and through next week, we've got low pressures running into this cold air, trying to dislodge the cold pool, and how successful those low pressures are will determine whether it's mainly rain that's coming in off the Atlantic from Sunday through course of next week, or whether we get some snow events. I think to the north there is a good chance that some of that will be snow. Down in the south and southwest particularly, it may be more towards rain, but we will know a lot more as we get closer to the time frame. Right, that's all for now. Thanks for watching.